lime green represents jealousy. And so I need to ask, is someone jealous of that person, or is that person jealous of someone else? Here again, I would see it mostly in the heart chakra area. Now these colors that I'm telling you that have a negative connotation to them, these are colors that you may see in a person's energy field, but you must never put them in a person's energy field. We could see them, we need to understand what they mean, but we must never put them in. If we're doing healing work on somebody, never, never put those colors that I'm giving you, the negative ones, inside an energy field. I'll go over that list with you in a moment. Now the next color is a ice blue. This is so ice blue it doesn't even show. So we're going to have to just improvise. Just put ice blue. This is really not ice blue, but an ice blue is a communication color. It also is a sign of depression. Especially if we see it in the heart chakra area. If I see ice blue in the thyroid, that's excellent. But if I see it in the heart chakra, that person is depressed. It also stops bleeding and pain. So that if I have a severe pain in any part of my body, and I immediately put ice blue in that area, pain will stop. And if you have a nosebleed or you get cut, immediately put ice blue mentally in the area, will stop the bleeding.
Well, it's interesting because all those colors is what I've learned with planet healing.
Yeah. And it will also reduce blood pressure, ice blue. So actually it's a nice thing for a person with high blood pressure to put the ice blue here to reduce their blood pressure, but if you hold it there too long, they're going to get depressed. So you have to know when to stop. And finally, ice blue represents the very near future. Just like I should go back here and tell you that very pale green or light green is the immediate past. Yeah, I just wrote generally, yeah. Oh, and you can also use ice blue if a child or anybody has a fever. You put them in ice blue, will reduce the fever. Now we have royal blue. Very, very important pineal color. All of the senses are located in the royal blue area. It is also a color that represents hyperspace. It's your color code, entry code into hyperspace. Royal blue also can represent the far future. And when you are doing a visualization or you're in hyperspace and you happen to see some object in royal blue can also represent technology. And here's a color code sequence that you may frequently see, because we mentioned that darker or bright yellow is an electromagnetic field. We also know that royal blue can represent technology, so that if I see a ceiling fan or a light or a lamp like this, I may see the object itself in royal blue surrounded by a dark or bright yellow haze. That represents the technology and the energy emanating from it. So be aware when you see that, you're looking at technology and the energy that it's producing. Careful here about navy blue. We never put navy blue in a person's body. Navy blue is the opposite of olive green. It represents negative or hostile emotions or events pertaining to the future. So that if you are looking at a person's energy field and you see a lot of navy blue around the head area, you can be sure that that person is thinking about the future in a worried, concerned way. They're very afraid of what might happen in the future, and that's creating navy blue in the head area because their thought patterns are producing that. And then finally, as far as the body's concerned, we have violet. Now, violet is a protection color. We're going to go over protection techniques. It also acts as a filter for energies or purifier. Violet also has a high spiritual connotation to it. It's a very spiritual color. And can represent interdimensional travel. So that if you see something appear to you in a violet flash or a violet color, and you don't know what it is and it's trying to communicate with you, it is some type of interdimensional entity or being or technology, but something coming through dimensions. And so it appears in a violet color. That's why it's at the top of your head. Remember, violet has to do with entry of non-physical energies from astral hyperexactly. And then it also filters it at the same time as it comes in. That's why if you're working with someone, let's say you're doing spiritual work, and you notice that someone's crown chakra does not have a violet in that area, that's dangerous for that person because they're not filtering the energies and anything can go in there. That's why if you also see that dark yellow on top of a crown area, you can be sure that's not medicinal on the crown. That's an ELF entry. Someone's being controlled or monitored that way. And something very important to understand about all of these energy systems and colors. There's a big difference between the chakra system and the aura. I call it an energetic web, but the common term is an aura. What is the difference between your chakra system and your aura? People think it's the same thing, just like they think ET and aliens is the same thing, and it isn't. There's a difference between your chakra system and your aura. Every healthy, normal human being should have these central core colors in their chakra system in order to be healthy. No matter who or what you are, or what you're thinking, you should have these in your chakra system. That's like the central column of your energy field. Around that is your aura. That changes constantly with how you think and how you feel. That changes the colors around you. So if you're learning how to be a mentalist or a psychic and you want to actually learn to see the colors, learn to see past the aura into the chakra system. That will tell you about the person's health. Then this around them will tell you about how they're thinking and feeling. Understand? You could see any colors in the aura, but the chakra system should be that. Think of this like the underwear, and this is the outer clothing. Okay? And you all should wear white underwear, in case you have an accident. No, there are no accidents. Big X through that. No accidents. May I erase this?
Were there any negative blue colors associated with that one?
Only thing negative really about ice blue is that if you hold it for too long, it can make you depressed. And also it can make you feel cold. It can make you feel cold and depressed. very often, if you're able to see colors in a field, you look at a very elderly